Lauren, you changed your hair.
I know. I just decided to throw a little scrunchie in the mix.
Yeah, same. Feeling a little 80s mix, perhaps?
80s.
You know, do you like 80s music?
Let's do it. I love it.
Me too, but I think I know people who might know 80s music a little better than us. That's these guys. Look who's here. It's Decade 80. Thanks for being here today.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So, do you mind? I know it's rude to ask sometimes. What year were you born?
Ooh, 91.
Okay. So we were born in the 90s. Anyone here born in the 80s?
Anyone?
One person.
That'd be me. The end of the 80s.
That's okay, but everyone loves 80s music, right?
Definitely.
Seems
That's
that way.
why we do what we do.
Yeah, well, tell us a little bit about that. Decade 80s, only one of you was born in the 80s, and it was in the late. You don't even remember the 80s, so why Decade 80?
Tell them.
Taylor and I have been playing music for our entire lives, but it wasn't until I took a short break from music during COVID and got really bored and then decided if I'm gonna do another band, if I'm gonna jump back into this thing, it's gonna be an 80s project.
Cool.
I'd fallen in love with the 80s because of listening to Sirius XM, 80s on 8, and I realized that if I was gonna do it, we're gonna do an 80s project. So Decade 80 was born in summer 2020 during the heat of COVID, and we have not looked back since.
Oh my gosh, that is so fun. And you guys perform everywhere, but you know, a lot of you guys on our show even have said like, oh, I've seen Decade 80 around, and you know, maybe Dewey Beach or just around the beaches. So tell us kind of where people can watch you.
Decade 80 is very much centered in the Dewey Beach area right now. That's where we call home. You can find us at venues like the Starbird, venues like Nalu Dewey Beach, as well as Rehoboth venues like Conch Island. We're going to be making a few appearances at Paradise Grill this season, and we're starting to branch out in places like Chesapeake City, Maryland, and Westchester as well.
All right,
Now,
awesome.
Paige and I have the scrunchies, but you guys have a full-on ensemble here. Is this how you dress every day? Or?
Not the, wait, can we show off the socks?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at these babies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Even they match
They look
too.
Saved by the Bellish. I love it.
Yeah.
But is this your normal attire, or?
This is one of many, many outfits that are taking over my closet. And I could not be more happy about it. I love it. We've got these in a bunch of different colors. We've got floral suits coming. We've got, what else? We have sparkly jackets of different colors. We're swanky.
Paige and I got to step it up next time.
We do, yeah.
I want a sparkly jacket.
Me too, more than just a scrunchie next time. Geez, okay.
Oh, you guys look great.
I have to know 80s wise, do you guys like just do a lot of 80s covers? Do you try to write something that sounds kind of 80s? What's the vibe?
We are an 80s cover band.
Okay.
And I'd be lying if I said we didn't have some originals in the works and that we've toyed with, but right now we are a top 40 diverse 80s cover band project.
Perfect.
Okay, what is your favorite 80s song to perform?
Taylor.
Off the top of my head, Danger Zone.
Okay.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah.
We love our movie songs with Decade 80. Everybody gets way into it. Songs like I've Had the Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing. If it were to be my personal favorite, I have to say it's really more about whatever the crowd is feeling that night. So I love songs like Don't Stop Believing and just whatever the crowd is into, we feed off their energy. And so it's whatever they're feeling that night, that's what I'm into.
Isn't that what's cool about the 80s is I feel like even if you don't listen to it all the time, once the music comes on, you're like, I know this. Or your parents listen to this and you know it. You know, I'm not one to turn 80s on in the car, but when it comes on, I'm there.
Yeah, and you guys play instruments with it? I mean, you guys are very talented.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, we cover a lot of ground, just the two of us.
Okay.
I am the front man of the group as well as the drummer.
Okay.
Little Phil Collins action in the mix.
I play guitar and I sing probably 20%.
Sick.
And I try to back him up on as many harmonies as I can.
There you go.
Okay, awesome.
He does a great job.
I bet. Well, we know you guys know 80s music. We're going to test your knowledge, though, here in just a couple minutes. I know. We have some 80s trivia that you guys can play along with, so that's going to be when we get back. Just stick with us for one more minute. You're watching CoastLife, and we are back in time. We are also back with our new best friends, Decade 80. Hey, welcome back. All right, so right like a couple minutes ago, really, we said we're going to do some 80s trivia with them. See if they really like the 80s. It will be a little harder because it's not just music. There's music thrown in, but it's also pop culture, history, all that jazz. So, Lauren, you want to kick us off?
All right, are we
Hit us
ready?
with your best shot.
All right.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Thanks.
good. Very
Nice.
punny. Okay. All right. Which boxer became the youngest ever heavyweight champion of the world in 1986?
Hint. Do you want a hint?
Cash.
No.
Do you want a hint?
Muhammad Ali.
No.
Okay, yes, a hint. Oh, Mike Tyson.
Ding ding, correct.
Perfect.
All right.
Please don't hit me, Mike. I'm sorry.
Here's a music one for you. You should know this one. Which band sang the 1981 hit Centerfold?
Ooh, ding. Jay Giles Band.
There you go, one of my favorites.
All right, ready? Which 80s song is associated with Rick rolling?
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you
There you
down.
go, perfect. Okay.
Correct.
Which type of car was used as the time machine in Back to the Future?
The DeLorean.
Yeah,
Nice.
DeLorean. Nice.
What song did Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney have a hit with in 1982?
Ooh.
Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney. If you would have said Michael Jackson there, I would have known.
All right, look at the color of your tracksuits.
It's not white lines. That's not right.
No, it's not Grandmaster Flash.
Okay.
Oh, I'm at a loss on
That's
this.
a
I
good
don't know that one. I
hit,
want
though.
to. I want to listen to that.
Wasn't it? Ebony and Ivory.
Oh, yes.
I don't know that.
I'm sorry.
Check that out.
I'm sorry, Stevie. That was
that's
disappointing.
okay. You can't get them all right.
What 1989 movie features the line, "I'll have what she's having"?
I know it's tough because it's been in a lot since then, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who started it?
I'm gonna pass on that one.
That's okay.
When Harry Met Sally.
Okay.
It's okay.
I've never
It's
seen
okay.
it. I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
Where did the 1984 Summer Olympic Games take place? It was in the United States. That's your hint.
Philadelphia.
No.
Utah.
No.
Okay. Florida.
No. It's a city, Los Angeles.
Oh, L.A. I knew
LA.
that.
All right, in what year did the Mario Brothers computer game first appear?
89.
I'm gonna go 86.
83.
83.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mario's still being a thing.
You guys are still doing good, though. You
Yeah,
still have an
this is
A.
good.
Yeah. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this too.
What was Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1982?
I love this one.
And this is a trick, yeah. Paige,
Ronald
Paige is
Reagan.
for a loop pulling this one. It's more of a, like, what? What was Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1982? It's like a thing.
Okay.
It's not a person. Do you want to do your little
MTV.
clue you gave us earlier?
The clue was, like, it really grew in the 90s, I think, but like it was there in the 80s. Grew.
Oh.
Didn't start necessarily started in the 80s. Yeah.
Drum roll. R2D2.
She's trying to give the dial-up
dial-up.
tone. Because the computer.
It's a computer.
God.
It was a computer was the man of the year.
Man of the Year. We didn't
Yes.
pick these. Okay.
Oh,
but
holy Terminator.
Computer.
was Man of the Year. All right, you guys did pretty good. But don't worry, they know their 80s music really well. So where can we watch you coming up?
So tonight, that's Friday, April 19th, we are going to be at Conch Island in Rehoboth at 8 o'clock. And tomorrow, Saturday, April 20th, at the Starbird, starting at 9:45 p.m.
Nice.
Perfect.
And we heard from a little birdie that you guys are going to be going to Mexico soon. And you're
Yes,
taking
we
us.
are.
So
Yeah.
when are you guys
Come
going to
on.
Mexico?
Yeah, the birdie doesn't lie. We are proud to join an amazing lineup of artists as part of Way Down Here Music Fest 2024. That is October 5th through 10th of this year, and I've already got my bags packed, guys.
Yes.
Oh
you're
my
excited. How can people get tickets to that? Yeah.
They can visit waydownherefest.com or just visit our website, decade80.com. We're going to have the ticket link on there until it sells out. And you can also find our other shows leading up to that event on decade80.com as well.
So exciting. Well, best of luck tonight and tomorrow and in Mexico. And thanks for being here today. You guys can come back anytime. We have loads of
Thank
fun.
you.
Thank you
We'll see
very much.
tomorrow.
So yes,
Thank you.
of course, you guys. All right, make sure you check out Decade 80. We gotta take these scrunchies out and get back to the rest of the
TV.
show.
Keep 'em in.
We'll be
They
right
look
back.
good.